Jai Gurudev students. Now we will start the first problem of exercise 5.1. So, problem second, third and fourth we have already completed. In second problem we had find AP. In the third problem we had find the first term and common difference, and in the fourth problem we have they have given the list of the number, and from the list of the number we have checked the given sequence form an AP or not. But in the first problem they have given the word problem means given situation. What is the problem? See, in which of the following situation does the list of the number involved make an arithmetic progression and why? First problem, taxi fare after each kilometer when the fare is rupees 18 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. Means what they have given? They have given for first kilometer the fare is rupees 15, and for the next kilometers the fare is going to get increased by 8. Okay, just see the solution. How we have to write this? According to the statement, the fare for the journey of 1 kilometer rupees 15. 2 kilometer rupees 15 plus 8, because each kilometer rupees 8 is going to be added. 3 kilometer rupees 15 plus 2 into 8. Why I had written 2 into 8? Because third term we are finding, and formula for the third term is a plus 2d. Already I have explained. Okay, that's why 15 plus 2 into 8, that is a common difference for 4th kilometer and so on. So for first kilometer what we will get? Rupees 15. For second kilometer, for the 2 kilometer rupees 23. For third kilometer rupees 31, and for the fourth kilometer rupees 39. Each term is going to increase with rupees 8. Since here the terms continually increase by same number 8, that's why the list form an AP. Means in this situation the list of the number form an AP. Second problem. Just I am reading the problem. The amount of air present in the cylinder when vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time. Means what the problem says. They haven't given here how much air is present in the cylinder, and every time 1/4 of present air is going to remove. In this situation, whether the list of the number form an AP or not, that we have to see. Now see, let the amount of the air present in the cylinder we are considering x, because they haven't given, so we have to consider it is a x units. X unit, according to the statement, the list giving the air present in the cylinder is given by. Now in the first time air present x unit, total air it is. Okay, in second time air present, or we can say as a 1/4 of a x is going to remove by vacuum pump. So in second time how much air is present in cylinder, that we have to find. X minus, this is a total air present in cylinder, x minus 1/4 of x. So what we will get? X minus x by 4. Now we will find LCM. LCM is a 4. 4 into x is a 4x minus x means 3x 4. 3x by 4 means in the second time air present in the cylinder is 3x by 4 unit. Okay. In third time air present in cylinder how much? Now first time how much air? X units. Second time how much air is present? 3x by 4. So in the third time 3x by 4 minus 1 by 4 of 3x by 4. Whatever the air is present in second time, that 1/4 of the air of that air is going to remove by vacuum pump. That's why 3x by 4 minus 1 by 4 of 3x by 4. So what we will get? 3x by 4 minus 1 into 3x is 3x. 4 4 is 16. So what should be the LCM? Because we have to do as a subtraction. What we will do? LCM we will find. 4 and 16 LCM is a 16. Now what we will do? Here we have to make as a 16. So we have to multiply by denominator 4. So obvious, numerator also we will multiply by 4. 4 3 is 12. 12 minus 3x is 16 upon 16, which is equal to 9x by 16. Now means first time how much air present? X unit. In second time how much air is present? 3x by 4 after removing 1/4 of the air present in the cylinder. And in the third time how much air is present? 9x by 16. Means we can say this is a first term, second term and third term. Now we have to check whether the common difference in every time is same or not. Okay, so we will find D, that is common difference. What is the formula? A2 minus A1. Our second term is 3x by 4 minus x. So what we will get? 3x, LCM is a 4, 3x minus 4x by 4. So 3x minus 4x by 4 means minus x by 4. Again we will find D. Only one time we have to not find. We have to at least 2 times we have to find the D, that we have to check whether it is coming same or not. D, A3 minus A2. Third term is 9x by 16. 9x by 16 minus 3x by 16 is nothing but LCM is 16. So what we will get? 9x minus 4 4 is 16. So 4 3 is 12. 12x. That is 9x minus 12x by 16 is nothing but minus 3x by 16. Since A2 minus A1 is not equal to A3 minus A2, therefore the given list of the number do not form AP. Okay. Now the third problem. The cost of digging a well after every meter of a digging, when it costs rupees 150 for first meter and rises by rupees 50 for each subsequent meter. Means what they want to say, if we are to dig a well 1 meter, then we have to pay rupees 150. If we have to dig 2 meter, then what we have to, again rupees 50 is going to be an increase. So see the solution. According to the given condition, the cost of digging a well for first meter and its succeeding meter, means next 2 meter, 3 meter, 4 meter is given by rupees 150. We have to add every term rupees 50, rupees 200, rupees 250, rupees 300 and so on. Since here the terms continuously increase by the same number 50. So the list of the number form an AP. Now next fourth problem. The amount of money in the account every year when rupees 10,000 is deposited at the compound interest at 8% per annum. Here the compound interest is there. Okay, means they have given the interest should be not a simple. Simple interest formula is how we are going to find the simple interest, P into R into T upon 100, PRT we are saying. But for the compound interest, the amount is equal to P in the bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to the power n. Means amount when it is compounded. Okay, compound interest is there, P into in the bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to the power n. Okay. Now see here, means in the starting they have given the principal is 10,000. According to the first given condition, the amount of the money in the account in the first year is rupees 10,000. Amount of the money in the account in the second year. Okay, means after 1 year, what is there? N should be 1 and rate is given as 8%. And principal given as 10,000, means 10,000 in the bracket 1 plus 8 upon 100 raised to the power 1. If we will calculate this, 10,000 into what is the LCM of this? That is 100. 1 into 100, 100, 100 plus 8 is 108 upon 100. it is going to cancel, and the calculation, if we will do multiplication, we will get rupees 10,800. This is the amount after 1 year. Again, amount of the money in the account in the third year means after that in the third year means after 2 years. What we will get? 10,000, 1 plus 8 upon 100 raised to the power 2. Okay, means 10,000. Here again the calculation 108 upon 100 raised to the power 2. Then 10,000 into 108 multiplied by 108, because square is there, 100 into 100. The zeros is cancelled with this, and we got 108 into 108 is nothing but 11,664. So here we had find the amount present in the amount of the money in the account in first year 10,000, second year 10,800, and third year 11,664. Now in this situation, that it is going to form an AP or not, that we have to see. So obviously we have to find the D. D, which is equal to A2 minus A1, which is equal to 10,000. This is a second term. 10,800 minus 10,000 means rupees 800. Okay. And here D, A3 minus A2, third term is 11,664 minus 10,800. We got here 864. Are you finding here that is A2 minus A1 is not equal to A3 minus A2. Therefore, the given list of the number do not form AP. Do not form the AP. Okay. Another term of an AP, we have to know the formula. That is AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. This is the formula to find the last term, that is another term of an AP. But when I know first term, when I know N means number of the terms, and when I know the D. Keep in mind, number of terms always be a positive integer. First term, second term, third term, whatever. Okay. Now, another term is N term is number of the terms. Term 2 and term 3 and 4. Okay. Now, means you are finding in this formula 4 are unknown terms. Which AN, first A, N and D. Out of this, if we know 3 values, okay, then we can find the fourth term. Just I had written one table which is already in your NCERT book. Okay, they are given A, first term, D, common difference, and number of terms, and the AN, that is another term. Out of these, if I know 3 terms, I can find fourth, any. Okay. Are you finding in the first problem, they have given first term is 7. So I am going to solve this first problem. AN we had to find already. It is fill in the blanks means we had to find. What is the first term? 7 plus. What is the D? 3. And what is the N number of terms? 8. Means 8 minus 1 and D. Here is a 3. Always we have to write D value is in the bracket. Why it is? Because if we had minus given, then students are writing minus in this way, and they are considering they have to do as a subtraction. But D is in multiplication. That's why we have to write it is in the bracket. Okay. So 7 plus. What is 8 minus 1 is 7 into 3. So what we will get? 7 plus. 7 3s are 21, and 7 plus 21 is nothing but 28. So in the first problem, what I got, another term is 28. Second problem, A given minus 18, D we have to find, N is equal to 10 and AN is equal to 0. We know the formula, another term. AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into T. AN 0, which is equal to A minus 18. What is the N term? 10 minus 1, and D we have to find. Okay. So 0 is equal to minus 18 plus 10 minus 1 is 9d. We have to solve this because we have to find the value of d. We will shift 18 here, minus 18 will become a 18 positive and 9 into d. So what we have to do? D we have to find means 18 by 9 is equal to d. So d is equal to 2. Means here what is the value of a d we got as a 2. Next third problem. If we have to find d given minus 3, n given 18, an given minus 5. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. An minus 5, a have to find plus what is the value of n, that is 18 minus 1. And what is the value of d? I told minus 3 in the bracket. Minus 5 is equal to a plus in the bracket 18 minus 1, 17 into minus 3. Okay, minus 5 is equal to a. Okay, minus 5 is equal to a. 15 3s are, sorry, 17 3s are 51, and plus into minus is minus. We will shift here because we have to find the value of a. Minus 5 plus 51, which is equal to a. And what we will get here, the value of a is 51 minus 5 is nothing but 46. Fourth problem, they have given a, d, and we have to find an 3.6. That is an is equal to, again we will write the formula, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. We will substitute the value 3.6 an value. A is nothing but minus 18.9 plus n we have to find means we will keep this as it is, and the value of a d is 2.5, right? First of all we will shift this term, a term we have to shift whenever we have to find the n term. Don't here think about these terms, otherwise students are shifting here first. Okay, this 3.6 plus 18.9, which is equal to n minus 1 and 2.5. No, this is 15, carry 1, 18 plus 4 is nothing but 22, and decimal point will be after 1 because addition we are doing, which is equal to n minus 1, and here is a 2.5. Okay, we will shift here 2.5, 22.5 upon 2.5, which we are going to get n minus 1. Okay, now here you are finding decimal, we will remove and we will get 25, ones are 25 and 25 nines are 225. So we will get here n minus 1, which is equal to 9, and here we will get the n is equal to 9 plus 1 means 10. So number of terms we got here 10. Are you getting here? Next problem, fifth. A given, d given, n given, an we have to find. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. What is an which we have to find? What is the value of a? 3.5 plus what is the value of n? 105 minus 1. Number of terms are, that is 105, and the value of d is 0. Okay, means an which is equal to 3.5. If you will say 105 minus 1 means 104, multiply by 0 means 0, and here we got the value of nth term is 3.5. Okay. Here choose the correct, second problem is choose the correct choice in the following and justify. Why they have given justify? Because after solving only we will get the that is the value of the 30th term. So 30th term of an AP. So what is the given AP? Given AP is, yes, 10, 7, 4 and dot. From here what we will get here? A. First term, can you tell me? 10. We have to find D. D means A2 minus A1. What is the second term? 7 minus 10. What I will get? Minus 3. And they have said 30th term of an AP means we have to find A30. Okay. A30 means formula, tell me, A plus 29D. Are you getting? So what is the value of A? 10 plus 29. What is the value of a D? We got here minus 3. So we will get 10 plus here 9 3s are 27. Carry 2. 3 2s are 6. 7 8. So what I will get here as a minus 87. So 10 plus into minus minus 87. 10 minus 87 means minus 77. So what we got, what is the 30th term of the given AP is 70 minus 77. So what is the correct option? Answer is C, that is minus 77. Second problem, 11th term of an AP, that AP given and option they had given, means here we have to find the 11th term. So first of all, the given AP, okay, always from the given AP we are going to get first term and the common difference D. So what is the first term here? A is equal to minus 3. And what is the D? D means A2 minus A1. What is the A2? Minus 1 by 2 minus. What is the A1? Minus 3. Minus 1 by 2 minus minus is a plus. 3 by 1 means here we will get minus 1 plus 3 2s are 6. And by 2 means I will get here 5 by 2 is the value of a D. Means D's value we got 5 by 2. Okay. What we have to find? 11th term means 11th term we are writing as a A11. A and this is suffix. We are writing the terms are A11 is equal to, tell me formula, A plus tan D. A is, yes tell me, A first term minus 3 plus 10 into what is the value of a D? 5 by 2. Okay. 2 1s are 2 5s are minus 3 plus 5 5s are 25 and minus 3 plus 25 is 22. Are there in the option 22 is yes. So what is the answer of these optional as B and the answer is 22.